Hello guys, today we will see REST standards. REST standards. Okay, so before going to discuss the REST standards, we first know about what is API and what is web API. So, what is API? What is API? So, API means API stands for application programming interface. So, and did you mean? So, application means it is a software program like mobile app, websites, and or services. So here these are the applications. Here programming means refers to the code used to build and interact with the applications. And what is the interface? Interface means two things one connect to with another. So these are the interface. So API is a way for two software programs to talk to each other, and you can say one service can communicate with another service. Okay, like this, one service, and this is our another service. So one service communicate with another service is nothing but API. Okay, this is our API. So what is web API? Now we will discuss what is web API. So if you want to pass the data, any kind of data via internet, and or over HTTP and or HTTP protocols like some methods. So in one service can communicate with another service via internet. So this is called as web service, web API. So here via internet. If you want to pass the data via web, can say pass the data via internet. Okay, so this is the API, and this is the web API. So here this is the different type of APIs, like REST API and SOAP API. So, and you also know about the JSON RPC, gRPC, and GraphQL. So like this, these are the APIs. So REST API, and also SOAP API and JSON API, gRPC API, like this. So these are the APIs. So basically we discuss all the APIs. So you will go to the browser and check the backend part. So here roadmap.ss. So here you can see it. Yes, here learn about the APIs. So here REST and JSON APIs, and also you can see SOAP APIs, and also you can see gRPC also is APIs. GraphQL is also API. So these are the APIs you can must learn. And in current situation, REST and JSON API is very popular. So like this, and we are also using these APIs, because of in our project section we'll discuss REST API and JSON APIs. So going to our topic. So mainly we use REST API because of our project basis. So we are use REST API because of our project development. Okay, so here communicating with the two services via interface over HTTP or HTTP protocols. So here you can say HTTP over HTTP. So communicating with the two services by interface over HTTP or HTTP protocols is nothing but a web API. In that, I am using REST API. I am using REST API. REST API. So basically we are developing our project payment integration system. So we are using the REST API. So develop. So So for that we need to follow some REST standards. So depending upon what standards you want to follow follow suppose if I want to follow a REST, then I will use the REST standards. If I want to use soap, then I follow soap standards. So here we will because in our project we are discuss about REST. So we will use we will follow REST standards. So okay, REST standards. So REST is built around a concept of resources, like resource REST standards. So what do you mean by resource? Resource is nothing but something which you can identify uniquely, like this unique ID. Unique ID. So for example, in our college students, like student details, students detail. So student have a unique ID, and so here details is like like a name and phone number, addresses, address. So in the students, these are the details, and the students have also some have actions, and this is attend course, and like exams. Actions are action like they have attend classes, and exams, join courses. So these are the actions. So you identify a resource in the real world. These resource multiple functionality can be built. So REST defines a page standards of how to implement this functionality on that resource. So suppose you have a job seeker. So you have a job seeker, job seekers. So on Naukri. So here you have also a unique ID. pass the details and skills, resume, experience, like this. So here you have to pass the details, and also you can have update the details, update update the details. So in in a job seeker in Naukri, so first of all you have to put a unique ID, and after that they have to details in their format, and these are the details, and also you have to action like this, action like apply for job, apply for job, and mm, like you have follow follow some follow some guideline, follow some guide. So in our in our project, so basically we develop a payment integration system, payment payment integration. So here it will our project. So depending upon our project, we work on validation services. So here so merchant a merchant, how to, so here in our payment integration system, this is our merchant side, and this is our payment integration system, and this is a PSP. So here in merchant communicate with our validation services, how it communicate. So via API, so we are using here in you are using here REST API. So these are the these in REST API we are follow some REST standards. So REST API. Okay, how in payment integration system, so how to a merchant application communicate with our payment integration system via REST API. So merchant have data. So those data um, how to how to put our in our validation system, and this communication via REST API or via web API, like in like HTTP. So basically we follow the REST standards. So here in our REST standards, so we are working as a source. So source name is payments. In in this project I am taking the source name as a payment. Okay, so here So in our project I am taking a resource, taking a resource name is payment. Okay. So here payments. So here in payments, those have a unique ID. Okay. So basically in merchant system, so here it will be some provide some data in our validation system. So in payment resources, we have put in details like amount and like currency and we some put payment methods. Method like card payment and also APM, whatever you want to you have to use it. And so I will provide our user trustly, and you can also use Stripe and PayPal. PayPal also you have used the provider like Razorpay. So these are the details, and also you have to add emails, phone numbers. These are the details. So here you have to send a details like these are the details, and also you have to send um, um, those actions like create payment, update the details, and also you have to functionality like um, schedule payments. These are the actions, and also you have to initiate payments. So these are the actions. So these actions we can perform using this unique ID. So how to do API development using REST standards. So that is how to do API development using REST standards. So here our resource is payments. So here our resource is payment. REST API over HTTP we are doing. How can pass the data um, through the URL? So what do you mean by URL? For that we use request param and request body, and use request header. So in the REST API, over HTTP we are doing we are doing we are doing we are doing pass through the URL. Okay. For that URL, we have some request. For that use URL, we have request like request param, and also use request body, and request header. So how our data can these are the requests from our data. So how can it response back? So response by we are using HTTP methods. HTTP methods like get, post, put, and patch, and also you delete. So these are the methods like get, post, put, patch, delete. These are the methods, HTTP methods. Here we can send our data like post, and give response back to our give for get, and also put our data, and these are the HTTP methods. And HTTP status 1x 2xs 3 axis, 4 axis, like this. So functionality of a resource, here we will do CRUD operations. So here we will do CRUD operations based on functionality of our resource. So here we will do CRUD operation. What do you mean by CRUD operation? It is like create, read, update, and delete data. So first of all, we know how to CRUD operation work. First create a create a resource like payment. Second one is pass the details as request body, and also uniquely identify the resources. Fourth one is get the details. Five is update the details. So 6 number is the delete. These are the details and how to CRUD operation to work, and these are the actions. So how to do programmatically using REST standards. So REST has given some guidelines to using HTTP concept in right manner for building these functionalities. So our URL should identify the resources, and so what are the URL. So our URL is http colon slash localhost payment colon 8080 slash payments. This is our URL. So our URL should identify the sources. Okay, so here CRUD operation. So first of all, you are in our cloud operation, create a resource. One is create a resource. So here post method it will be used, and like this http. So here in create a resource. So in postman we have to use the post method. So in this url you have to mapping our some annotation like post mapping, post post mapping. So in this future session we will discuss about other post mapping. So pass details only as a request body, and like JSONs. So pass details only as a request body, like JSON, JSON at request body. So here it is the details amount, like this. And these are the details, and this is the methods, and you need to write some business logic to create a payment object into the database. You will generate unique id for this resource. So in response you need to give this unique id back. So like this you have id, so it will the json format. This is my id. Okay, so today we'll discuss other part we'll discuss later. So thank you.